guys really, really look good today. You really do. You're very professional, and we really, really appreciate that, and I'm sure that our speakers appreciate that as well.
This session is titled Exploring Your Options, Career Diversity. Okay, so before you have 4 exceptional panelists that are coming from a variety of careers.
In college, my freshman year in college, I had a situation. I won't go into the details because it sounds kind of boring, but anyway, I ended up complaining to the newspaper about an issue that was going on in the neighborhood where I was living. They published a full-page story after I'd brought up all sorts of facts and done the research on it, published it on the front page, and then change happened really quickly. And I was like, wow. I just randomly on a Thursday called the newspaper. Next thing you know, it's thousands of people are reading it, thousands of people are agreeing with me, and the city came in and made some changes, and life is better, and it's still the same changes still exist today there.
But I think life is a journey. There's no destination I've come upon that has completely fulfilled me. I'm totally obsessed with the journey, the things I do every day, and the things that give me gratification. There's no award I've received, no degree I've received that made me feel that I made it. And I hope that that's the case. I hope that I never feel that there's nothing else for me to do. So I'll be back in school getting my MBA while practicing and I have 2 kids, a wife at home, so it's going to be pretty busy. But I think the busier I am, the more fulfilling it is, and that's one of the things I would encourage you to, be obsessed about the journey. The days in high school, every day is a God-given gift, and you should enjoy it to the max.
You constantly moving forward. You may take a lateral movement, but you constantly should be moving forward, because everything should be a challenge to you. You should never feel like you're finished. And so my aspirations initially were, like I said, were just to be successful. I didn't know what path that would be. And even drives me now to this point is that I want to be successful. I want people to look at me and say, hey, that's a successful person, it's a nice person, it's a lot going on for themselves, it's interesting. And so I would encourage you now, at that point, not to necessarily feel like you have to have that interest known, but keep yourself motivated.
On economic development in East Africa, because as globalization is becoming, as the world is becoming open because of the internet and everything that's going on, there's also huge opportunities everywhere else. Like America is beautiful, there's a lot of things you can learn from here, but there's also other wonderful things going on everywhere else. So like my shift in the future would be definitely economic development in terms of East Africa.
When me and my cousin, we thought of an idea of helping people in the United States that had that same type of problem with homelessness, don't have things that even poor people regular people have. You know what I'm saying? So how would I go by creating a company or a nonprofit organization to help people?
But with anything like that, it just depends what your resources are. I mean, you don't necessarily have to incorporate the starting process like that. You just need to identify a need. Just anything with business. You identify a need. So you say, okay, homelessness, or you target what you want to deal with. So if you say, hey, I want to feed 10 people a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then you target that population that you're going to serve. You may find from just starting that small that you expand to a point where you have to incorporate, because now you become, this is how bread for the city, bread for the world. So others might eat. Started. I mean, it started with a concept just like you have, and there's a tremendous need for social services, and we will tell you, it's rewarding work. It's always, it's a heartfelt work too. because you take people's lives home with you sometimes. You made a difference in somebody. You wish you could have made a difference with the other person. So like my suggestion, if you just target a service area that you're gonna do, and then just start right there.